Last time on Magical Miss. Group Chat 1 totally skipped studying and explore Axis Mundi on Matthias's request. Crashing at Antoine's place, Vivian, Helena, Antoine, and Adrian log into Axis Mundi where Ophelia arrives to help, but she's practically useless because she took one too many Ambiens last night. Exploring the digital sea, Helena gets eaten by the maw. Vivian manages to escape the fish and arrives in a world that Matthias never created. Yet, something all too familiar to the OG Lyoko warriors. The ice sector. Helena revirtualizes in and stumbles into a memory pocket of the original warriors fighting off Xana's monsters and tells Matthias to log into the game and take a look at the code. A block appears and temporarily terrorizes the group. Matthias logs in and rips through the memory pocket and tells the group that X.A.N.A is on the precipice on merging with the real world. Welcome to Magical Miss.
It was just like wondering how the cameras were set up and like, we're on the opposite side of each other.
Wow. It's a universes collide situation. Claire and M in the same room?
It's Portal 2. There we go. We're in the same room. Yay.
Yay.
You guys will be in the same room as us come the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
But sadly not today. But that's okay. Oh, okay. Hang on. So we have 2 advantages now. I'm gonna
fantastic.
That down.
We need those. Delightful. Yes. I'm gonna fuck up so much.
I have. Okay.
Listen, it's just my security blanket. I really appreciate having it. Oh my gosh! Just wait. I already have ideas for my character from the campaign.
Heck
I
yeah.
asked M for a voice modulator. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. I already drew her out. One of my characters in Magical Miss chat. But yeah, she's there.
Did you post them too?
Yeah. I put on the Discord like a while ago.
I've been so busy. I haven't checked like things that I should probably check.
It's all good. It's all good.
We getting it.
Okay, putting down the advantages list. Okay. 2. We got 2. Okay. We are resuming back in Media Res, where we are in the ice sector. Matthias just like yoinked his hands out of the Rift code situation, and he's looking at you guys after he said like X.A.N.A is trying to merge with the real world.
Can he do that though? Like, yeah, he was doing a bunch of whack shit and like all that, but he was possessing things, not like being himself.
He's like trying to find the words to elucidate you guys, but it's like not coming out correctly, and he's going to do something. I need both of you guys to roll and assess the situation to see how effective of what he's gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll roll first. Ooh, the 10 plus. What's my superior at right now? Oh, my character sheet is not.
That is a 9.
Okay.
There we go. I think if I looked last, my superior was at +1, so it's an 11.
An 11. Ooh, okay. So he goes up to you guys, and the holographic visor that was across his face like disappears, and behind it was a tinted lens, and behind the lens, instead of like brown eyes that he usually has, it's like a shocking like light blue, and he stares into. He's like, just look at me for a second. Just look at me. Okay?
Dude, you're like X-ray visioning. That'd be like super weird and gross.
Ooh, it cuts like right through. Like you feel like a knife like sliced right into like the center of your forehead. Helena, you don't see the vision as clearly. You see it kind of like in a staticky clump. But Vivian, you can see that it's going through navigating this insane, intricate web of circuitry, boards, and wires of X.A.N.A flashing on. every single computer monitor in Cortex systems. You see Cortex systems is being implemented into Kadic University. You see Cortex implementations of a Cortex campus assistant app that forces all the kids to download this app. X.A.N.A will be on everyone's phone. X.A.N.A is going to be implemented into smart dorm buildings where it can sense where the occupants are at. It can control the thermostat. X.A.N.A knows who's in what building and when, and there are smart classrooms, there are AI-powered security things powered by the one and only Cortex, and it's Cortex, building and making people more dependent on this, and it will come to a point where someone will say, man, I couldn't have gotten this done without Cortex, and it's just like building until everything just goes flat, and then Matthias subtracts out of your brain. Helena, you got about half of that.
Oh.
Very much invasion of privacy and personal space, but also very effective.
I couldn't tell. I don't know how to word it correctly.
Next time you lobotomize someone, like, at least warn them you're gonna show them a bunch of, like, apocalyptic bullshit.
Sorry.
No, trigger warning would be great, but
cuts back over his eyes again.
So essentially, he's trying to make utopia in what he believes is necessary for human survival and better. Correct?
He's just trying to spread like a germ.
But from everything that Matthias is showing, it seems like he intentionally being helpful.
Yeah.
But that's suspicious, though.
Making people reliant on him.
Yeah.
Yes. Does he prove to solve world hunger? No one needs a job. No one needs to be sick. They will cure the cancers and the heart diseases. Everyone will be healthy. Is that also part of it? I missed like half.
No one needs to be sick.
I didn't see anything about improving the healthcare system at all. I think that's just going to be shit for the rest of forever. But
no, because we do not need to have actual practice and all that. All of that is bullshit, and we would all die from just apathy. Like, no one would have need to reproduce. Nothing would have any, like, purpose in life. There would be no reason for anything if some computer decides to do everything.
Yeah, like, that's kind of the human experience, is to be bad at stuff and then do things and then not be bad at stuff.
Well, someone should tell X.A.N.A that, because I guess that's not what...
Is he around here? And Vivian kind of, like, looks around the ice sector and is like, it feels really sparse down here. Like,
yeah,
they're just mountains.
Because he has no imagination. You do not need imagination for ice. Also, it's poorly rendered.
It is poorly rendered.
It feels like really low poly, man.
Something from 2005, to be honest, but...
Feels like it.
Yeah, but... I guess we can look for more stuff, but I think we should tell who should we tell this to?
I don't think anybody's gonna listen. Like, you know, Matthias, I love the thought of, like, actually being able to tell somebody in a place of power, but they're not gonna listen to a bunch of college kids. And we just need to, I think we need to be kind of vigilantes here. Like, if Cortex is really gonna try to be a monopoly and X.A.N.A's gonna try to do stuff with that, we have to fuck up their server rooms. Make it so that they can't connect to every person's phone, that all of their computers are offline, that this wedge into Cortex is not going to be the be-all, end-all that X.A.N.A thinks it'll be.
Okay.
Yes, but also at the same time, if we mess with servers, that is multi-million dollars.
What's a couple $1 million when you're...
No, I think she said $1 billion.
Billion, million? It's all money I'll never see. It's
someone's like a trillionaire now.
No,
you know that, right?
Still. for years. You will never have life or tell jokes on stage.
No, and I'm too cute for.
Yes, you will be horribly and irreparably changed.
Oh no! So we just have to.
You'll be like fucked in bathroom.
Oh no!
Probably. You'll be someone's bitch.
Vivian does like one of these and like puts her hands over.
Ophelia like grabs the mic finally, and she said,
"Speaking of bitches, Helena, isn't Lucas your bitch now?"
Woof.
We are now partners in the sense of shared information for the betterment of Cortex Systems and his pocket lining.
Okay.
Because the Cortex Systems is the guinea pig of X.A.N.A, and depending on Xana's goals, then Cortex Systems will be mute, and then there will be no benefit at all. So, no, he is not my bitch.
It sounds like a business bitch.
He cares about nothing but money, Ophelia.
Well,
and as I am proposing to be the one to stop the loss of money, he could help. So if anything, we could discuss with Lucas best way to implement virus into shut down servers so we don't have it traced back to us and then spend years and years and years being someone's bitch.
I appreciate that.
Why don't we just pour water onto all the servers in the server room? That's not traceable.
They're already
going to be pursued by court of law. I have no intention to be one to such harm to servers.
I thought you hacked into stuff. I thought like that was your thing.
Yes, but there are certain firewalls, and actually the most dangerous thing is a USB drive. Very unassuming. If something such as that carrying a certain type of virus that could shut down servers that I could then bypass all firewalls to get to code, much easier. You think that people on movies can just type away at computers and get past firewalls within like 5 No. The best way to get past firewalls is to develop a relationship with some HR and say, hey, I don't have my login anymore. Can you please assist me in the server? And you can get in with no problem. No tracking. Someone just lets you in. It's why phishing emails are the worst thing to fucking happen to like any company.
So we send a phishing email. We send a phishing email.
Yes. Someone clicks submit, you get access through that. So like USBs, phishing emails, they're getting very good at it too. Beautiful. You can actually even have your voice be modulated by someone else coming from that person's phone line. It's gorgeous. It's they have scammed so many people out of their money. Actually, this many people. Sorry. But if you are an idiot, you are an idiot. So we just need to find an idiot. Ophelia, your friend.
I was literally going to say that. Why are we the same brain?
All he needs to do is open an email I sent him and we are good to go, baby. Yes.
Oh, I can totally tell him to just be in on it. Just, hey, we're going to send you an email. Just click it. Just click it. Just click it.
Ophelia, how many bitches do you have under your... You would be phenomenal.
It's more than I can count on my 2 hands.
Oh, gorgeous.
Snaps for the queen.
So, do you guys want to get out of here? And we can discuss this, and so I don't have to look at your semi-unconscious looking like dead bodies in the room? Or are you guys gonna
Guys, is there anything else to even see or know or learn from this strange world? Can we come back if it is necessary?
Matthias looks around and he says, well, based on this coding here, it's like it's intertwining in with Axis Mundi like a parasite. So I think it's going to be latching onto the game.
So it's catching the game.
Which is
DLC.
Is a DLC that no one ever wanted. And there's probably like a $30 paywall behind it. But
X.A.N.A.
Fucking X.A.N.A.
Capitalism.
Microtransactions, man. Am I right?
Microtransactions.
Okay, so I guess we could come back later. And do we want to tell the professors about, we found you
I
guys?
don't trust them.
Okay.
Not after all the shit we've been through with them.
What about Odd? That was...
I mean, he's cool.
Okay.
I'd tell him, but like Dr. Belpois and Aelita have been just kind of like nothing burgers with all of this.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna help. Oh, jeez.
Fair enough.
I mean, considering their lack of response and empathy to a very real problem, something must be going on with certain whether that is Xana or some other third thing. The second thing being that they just don't do shits.
Who can
Which
say
at that point, I will gladly land myself in jail.
Ophelia says, okay,
Okay, Matthias, so your handwriting is abysmal. So on the green sticky note, you said to hit control and then what?
and he says, it's the devirtualization process. You have to hit escape and then you have to go. And he's like listing a bunch of just jargon that maybe sounds like nothing to you. The world's slowest devirtualization. And she's like,
I hit execute, right?
and he says, yeah. She presses it. 3-second wait. And then you guys wake up in your bodies again.
Oh,
Dude, give us a warning next time. I was like, it's like when you get stuck on a roller coaster, you know?
I'm sorry, I didn't know that there was going to be a delay.
I mean, it's cool, it's fine, but like, shit, okay. We're here.
Matthias, you need a better way to do that. Because this is bullshit. This is some HTML bullshit.
I only code with Java.
Yeah, exactly. I only code with Java.
Okay, we're all accounted for.
Yeah, Adrian, Antoine are also here.
Okay. Who has Odd's number? Do we have Odd's number? Did he give us his number?
I think low
Do
key.
we just call out into the wilderness and just be like, Odd, Delarobia, come here.
I think he shared like numbers with you when you guys were looking for
Delarobia?
Delarobia.
Yeah, Delarobia. Yeah. You were looking when you were looking for the doppelgangers. When you're trying to find the doppelgangers, you guys were like looking around the factory and stuff like that. I think because you guys were in different teams. And so
we have phone number of Odd. That is possible.
Hey, why? Smiley face. Send.
Are you trying to hit on Odd? Why so many whys?
Isn't he like
a
million years older than us?
Grammy would be very sad to hear.
Yeah, he would understand. I'm sure he would appreciate Odd's hotness as well, but he is much older. And then no, she goes, not in a flirty way. And sends that. And she goes, but exclamation point. Send. Xana's trying to take over like the whole world? Question mark. Can you come in for the assist?
It takes a few minutes. And he says, are you joking? Is this legit?
She like snags a quick selfie with her and Helena and is just like, my friend would not be this pissed off if it was a joke.
Well,
this is real stuff. And we saw Xana going through Cortex and it looks really rough. And we think we saw a childhood you, maybe?
Really?
Wow. Your relationship with Xana.
What?
Helena like texts in it. In Viz. Just takes the phone.
Yeah, takes over the phone. Yeah.
Like what is their relationship? Like what was the relationship like with Xana back when you were children?
If Remy sends me anything spicy, don't look at it.
Relationship with Xana, it's kind of like an ex that keeps on trying to get back with you and you keep on saying no.
No,
he tried to throw us into like a second ice age. I told you, like he tried to blow up the school with a nearby nuclear power plant. He tried to kill us with some.
But what did it want back then?
I think
because supposedly,
I think it wanted to just take over the world. Because when we were kids, it made like these replica worlds on Lyoko that somehow connected to supercomputers in the real world. And he was printing out like little armies of cankerlots and crabs and hornets and stuff like that. And we had to go to each different replica take it down and yeet out of there before it exploded on us. And then also our friend William kind of got Xanified for a hot second, beat the shit out of us so many times because he was OP to begin with for some stupid reason. Drove Ulrich insane. And we saved him. It was all right. We had to fight a gigantic lava monster, Colossus looking thing. I think Xana was just trying to take over the world like a classic cartoon enemy from a kid's show.
Yes, but
okay.
Just freaking calls him on Biz that he hates us texting right now.
Yeah.
At that point, what would he gain? But even now, from all this vision, Matthias had given us vision of points, not like he showed us what the plan was, which was just to have him be so integrated into life that Xana/Cortex systems was necessary beyond reproach. But why? It is not like blowing up nuclear systems and bringing robots into the world to do strict orders. It is just subversive means of taking control and becoming dependent, but for what reason? Last time it talked to us, it said much like that it was going to be useful and solve problems.
That it was going to like fix everything for us, but it didn't actually take into it on it.
Yeah. And that also taking away so much of our own individuality and being would lead us to eventual.
You cut off, Claire. You cut off. It said eventual and then it cut off.
You need better cellular reception, I swear. Not that it is problem, sorry. Forget myself.
No, of course not.
Not at your fault at all. But, point being, if Xana had one goal previous and different goal now, to what degree, what has changed, and for whatever reason, why does it remember childhood as well, running to stop it? What has changed in time that it has been turned off? Why do you want to, quote, help the human race? In what degree? And why do you think this is what the human needs to be helpful in the place? Because truly, you are just leading to a human destruction. So, I mean, if that is point, there are easier ways to kill the entirety. It is so easy to just kill the human race by nuke or something. Or then to just make us your bitches for everything.
Well, okay, I'm not super into why Xana was just taking over the world. That's more of a Aelita thing because she knows Xana more than we all do. But from what this sounds like is that maybe Xana learned that, maybe flat out taking over the world via doing major destruction isn't going to work. Maybe I should do it more subtly. But I don't know why it learned that way. Or if it changed that way. Why aren't you guys... Okay, I know Aelita and Jeremy are like super busy with teaching and stuff like that, but not gonna... I don't know. I feel like they would have some answers, maybe?
My guy, they're like super unresponsive. Like we have kind of raised the red flags about all the Xana shit and they are helpful.
That can't be right. Like Jeremy would be sweating overnight and be like, that's impossible. And then Einstein would just be holed up in his room for like hours on end, missed science class altogether. Teacher was gonna whoop his ass every single time he came in late. And Aelita would be like, she would be helping him, but they would be bickering about everything because Jeremy simply cannot be proven wrong. And what do you mean that they're not doing that?
To tell us the story.
I mean, it's kind of how we described it. Like we told them about like Xana coming back. They were kind of lukewarm about it, not really impressed with Access and like not really believing us.
I told that bitch Aelita. I told her Two-Face ran over to her multiple times to stop her from going into Cortex Systems to meet with someone that
named like Elizabeth, like Sissy.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
the
Sissy,
bitch who was from middle school.
Yeah.
But I told her we were concerned that she was Xanified and somehow was involved, and that we needed to disprove that, and that her dismissal only meant that my concern was valid. Didn't care. She went into Access Monday later to prove that she was not, had never been in before, could not have been touched by Xana. Still did not care. So, ergo, you are the best person to talk to in instance, and if I talk to them and they have same reaction, I will break something very likely.
And I don't think any of us want that.
My temper is probably the first thing to go.
But Matthias holds the laptop, scoots it a little closer to him, like...
It's like, not my baby.
I need that thing. I did not even want to break ThinkPad, and that ThinkPad is a piece of shit.
Well, the ThinkPad's gone now.
It is.
Odd is... you can just imagine Odd is just, like, rubbing his head, and he's like, this sounds insane. Odd is like, okay, as flattered as I am of you calling me the most reliable person to call, I'm the least reliable person I know. I'm going to try to call Yumi and Ulrich and try to drag them on this. Yumi is a lot more. To be honest, Yumi could have easily kicked Xana's ass, but he had it out for her, and he kept on, like, smoking her in the first 5 seconds every time we logged into Lyoko. So maybe if they're not busy, they have jobs, but maybe, they have jobs and stuff like that, but who knows, maybe, like, a subtle take over the world, it will probably bring them back. I don't know. I'll work on that, but I guess I can talk to Aelita and Jeremy and say, hey, what's wrong with you guys?
I mean, that'd be great. If you can get through to them, like, that's one of those things that we're really not confident in that, but, like,
hey,
we're gonna be trying to stop this, and if you can actually help, that'd be great. But, like, regardless, we're gonna take care of this. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll let you know what I find out, or if I don't find out anything. But yeah.
Sounds good, dude.
Cool. I'll talk to you later. Like,
bye.
Bye.
That was a weird conversation.
I have no expectations of that man.
No, he's a free spirit, but I think we got through.
Friends, why am I talking to you then?
I mean, if
you are not computer guy, you are not the one that was intimately involved with this. Both of them don't give 2 shits, apparently.
I don't know. I mean, he might just be self-aware. Like, if somebody called me and was like, hey, remember all this Access Monday stuff you did? I'd probably be like, I'm a person. I would probably call you.
What is that?
I don't know.
You ask college kids whose frontal lobe has not been developed properly to have them do this bullshit? It is not like my little whatever the fucking word is in that whatever language bullshit that is English body inside the big massive robot to pilot, because I am the most my abilities, my hand so easily the full person
so
bullshit.
But my hands are so little that I can do it. Oh, fair, yeah, okay.
Like, for what reason? What actual reason does it have to be us, college students? When you have experience, you are just like, hands-off project. Go ahead, I'm here to guide you, but my office hours are never.
I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, they might have just been kind of taken over. Like, it sounds like they were really against all this Xana stuff, but, like, you saw that Xana's trying to, like, infiltrate people and, like, get on everybody's phones. Maybe Jeremy and Aelita just suck. And
they became, like, docile because of Xana doing AI stuff?
Could be. Maybe they're trying to just pay the bills and not actually work for something cool.
Okay.
Whatever reason is. Goal send email to crash server. Second off, have Lucas gather whatever information that is potentially helpful, but first he needs to become useful. So, potentially he could be the person that solves the problem. Now hear me out. He has no redeeming qualities. No one at the company likes him. He is just the daddy's.
Yeah.
So, if he can come out with any reasonable way to cure virus that I put in, he is potentially could be seen as you. But of course, it will not be that easy. So, I will make multi-layer virus, send an email to your friend of.
Okay.
And Lucas could potentially be one to solve in order to give him much more good graces of whoever to get more information about ball, about project, about anything potentially useful.
I mean, as much as I hate the idea of him taking the credit of like, oh, I fixed something, even though he didn't, obviously, it's a solid plan.
It is most straightforward because we do not have the time for him to be in good graces of anyone.
Yeah, okay. So how quick can you whip up this virus?
You go. It is slightly old. I can modify it. I just need like maybe 30 minutes so I can make multi-virus.
You are terrifying. And
I tell you, I could be much worse.
we must only use your powers for good.
Who said anything about that?
Fair enough.
I'll
just look the other way.
Just make the world better for Sven. That's all you can do.
It's Sven's world. We're just living in it.
Exactly. By the way, Helena, you get a text from Sven, and it's just an eyeball. Like a close-up picture of his eyeball.
Oh.
That's it. No context.
That's all.
Is there something funny nearby? Helena takes a super close-up picture of the.
A super close-up picture of what? You cut off again.
Like right here, right up the nose,
just full schnoz.
Hell yeah. Sven likes that, and he says in caps, "Whose nose is that? It's not yours."
Jeez, Lena, get my good side next time.
Helena does not respond and sends Vivian's. You have crusty in corner eye. Please clean up.
We've been kind of going through a lot. My body was just kind of sitting there for a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, your body feels like a little stiff, just like laying there for a hot second. And Adrian says, so, like, I know you're doing something. Do you want us to do something? She's like, or like gesturing to like, what about the rest of the group chat? Because, or like,
it would still potentially be prudent of us to get way into all, whatever way that might be, if we are caterers and you sign us, or if you decide to become the exhibition artwork. All could be potential options, so please pursue avenue regarding that, since you now have no final exam.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I can do that.
Did you want a job more exciting than dangerous?
No, I was just asking, like, what the rest of the plan was, because after you put the virus into Cortex systems, I'm just trying to figure out how this all ties into us defeating X.A.N.A, hopefully forever.
The main point is to get a virus, and there are multiple.
Yeah.
Have Lucas solve one of them to solve problem and get them in good graces, and then not have lasting damage such as water, fire, but then to cut off servers that would be supportive of any that which will not be named projects, in order to have Lucas see what other information can be. Because right now, we need a way to stop X.A.N.A from manifesting in the most basic of terms. But not only that, we need to potentially know why.
Okay, that's a lot going on here.
It's based.
Okay. When's the gala again? And then Ophelia's like, sometime in December, like first or second week in December. Something like that.
Okay, and we have enough time to like get ourselves there, yeah?
Well, a couple weeks. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah.
Okay, so
totally.
The plan is also to not get got in the meantime. No doppelganger bullshit. No memory re-wipey bullshit.
Vivian holds out her pinky to pinky promise and like kind of looks at the group and is like, pinky promise time, folks.
Ophelia does it. Perfectly manicured hand. And Adrian is like, okay, I guess. Yeah. And Antoine and Matthias. Yay. Yay. And break. Okay. So you guys all leave Antoine's room. I guess.
Oh yeah, we were in Antoine's room.
Yeah.
We were in Antoine's room.
Yeah, you guys are all just hunkered up.
We just took over his whole space. That's fine. Matthias might shower and get a glow up. No.
No, he
couldn't.
He just looks like he is swimming, and he just wants
a garbage rat.
Matthias is like,
At least maybe his clothes are dry by now.
Matthias says, I'll wash this and return it to you. And Antoine is like, no, that's fine.
He's like, just keep it.
Just keep it, dude. Just keep it. And Matthias is like, okay, cool. And then he just like grabs all of his stuff and just kind of like shoves it all into his backpack. And he says, well, this is going to be awkward because I have finals and Dr. Belpois is one of the finals. So I don't know. Maybe I feel like we should just still tell them. Just be like, hey.
When are Dr. Belpois' hours? Like his office hours? Does he even show up to those?
It's all better. I've only mostly talked to him via email at this point because like texting and calling is not exactly working. The office is just not there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Okay.
Isn't that a little suspicious?
Since it is very evident that members would like to discuss and this talk with Professor Boisfois, let's go. But if you think that I'm going to open my mouth and be helpful, you are dead wrong.
Listen, let's feel it out, and he's probably gonna be dial tone again and just be like, oh, that's something. Anyways.
Bummer.
He's like, what are you going to do about it?
And it's like, I don't know, man, I was asking you.
Right. Let us go to his office hours, who are assistants.
Chat, go ahead and roll me a d6. We want evens.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it goes.
Hey!
Wow!
Let's freaking go.
Nicole! ball. Okay.
Sensible golf club.
Flameo.
Leave me up, my good hot man.
You guys head over to the science building and you find Dr. Belpois' office. The light is on and the door's open and there he is just sitting behind a desk. A rarity in this midst.
Helena sits in the corner, opens up her laptop, and starts working on the editing of virus that she will.
Vivian takes a chair and like sits backward. And she's just like, sup.
Jeremy looks up from his screen. Totally did not notice you just huck a chair over and just like sit around backwards. And he's like, oh, hi. Can I help you?
Yeah, man. You can help. The question is, though, are you gonna?
Well, is it something for school or the other?
Xana's trying to take over the world through Cortex systems.
Jeremy like stands up and like closes the door and he turns to you and he says, what?
Xana's trying to take over the world and materialize into our world via Cortex systems and their essential monopoly on everybody.
How is that possible? Do you have evidence for this?
I mean, the evidence we have is the evidence we've shown you all year. Not to be like an asshole about this, but like we've raised the red flags to you and Aelita. And y'all have very much diminished that.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Aelita went over to Access Mundi, logged in, and to alleviate your concerns of her being Xanified, and she's not.
She went to a meeting with Cortex Systems. Why are you guys, like, even hanging out with them?
Because, Cortex is funding a lot of the labs here and stuff. They're funding, like, scholarships and grants.
And you don't think that is, this giant tech, conglomerate that is essentially trying to make us all dependent on it. You don't think Xana's that? That was his whole thing. Like when he just switched around everybody's memories, like the past week.
I'm not sure when that happened.
Yeah, because you were just completely zonked and like Aelita was in a different job and like you guys were super unhelpful.
That's weird, Aelita being the dean because she would hate being the dean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now is kind of put up or shut up time, my guy.
Okay, well,
we need support.
What's the plan?
Shutting down their servers.
With this. There you go. Oh.
You're going to hack into the server with that?
Yes.
Not exactly. No hacking is necessary.
Oh.
But that as a multi-level virus which will decimate servers, take over everything, and basically call it null. But knowing Xana, that will not be enough. So we need a better way to shut down entirely. In addition to that, Xana is different in goals than it was when you were children.
He's not trying to take over the world with missiles and making armies of monsters and stuff like that.
No, it's much more insidious than that. It's like he wants everyone to rely on him to offload human thinking.
That is extremely out of character for him.
Well,
I guess, years can change people.
But Xana isn't a
Welcome
person.
to version 2.
Okay.
But how version 2 came about? Why version 2 believes that this is even necessary?
Why it's gunning for Axis Mundi, I have no idea.
So, if you would like to help, if you know anything that could brought X.A.N.A from where he trapped, wherever you trapped him, I forget, to potentially how it could have been in completely self-made video game by college students, would be helpful.
Would be cool and fun to know.
Well, X.A.N.A originally was from a supercomputer in the at the factory.
Yes.
We went to a cool art show there.
Right. So unless if
Immediately corrupted by J4.
It was not necessarily the cool art show that we were, but that was also happening.
there was a lot happening in that art show. There was Adrian not putting people into Polaroids. It was a whole thing. But I guess X.A.N.A 1 was in the supercomputer down there. So unless if someone went down there and they couldn't have turned it on because, like, I'm the only one that has access to it. But unless if they extracted, he's like, he opens up, he sits back in his chair, rolly chair. He like opens up a drawer that has like a lock thing on it, and it's this dusty ass brick laptop from like 2004. And he said, I use this for like remote access for Lyoko and stuff.
For who?
I use this like for remote access to Lyoko. This was like hook. I synced it up with the supercomputer and stuff.
Oh, your Axis Mundi. Okay, that's just a weird word, you know.
What? Lyoko is totally normal.
How do you spell it?
Lyoko. Pretty self-explanatory.
I was thinking LOCO because loco.
No, Lyoko.
Yeah. The Y is not self-explanatory.
Either way, I mean, this laptop mostly like helped scan for towers and stuff that X.A.N.A would activate, and then it would blip up on my laptop, and then I'll be like, hey, everyone, let's go to the factory and go shut off the tower. So unless if X.A.N.A mutated somehow, hibernating in that supercomputer and just jumped through something, or what? I guess you can look at here. You can take this. He like hands the laptop to you guys, and he says,
boy.
You can like look around in the factory and see if you guys can find anything, but everything's pretty derelict down there. I don't think there's any power.
Okay.
And you are only one with access to Lyoko. It was completely shut down. No USB has been plugged into this computer, then put somewhere else.
USBs weren't really popular back then. We still use CDs to burn things.
Yes, but any recent person could have taken a USB, plugged it in, and
I don't think there's a USB port on the supercomputer, to be honest.
Then how the fuck does anyone plug into it? How are we gonna plug into it? This fucking ancient piece of shit. Sorry.
Because
this relic.
What do we need, a LAN? You know, like get our fucking LAN cable.
Do I need a floppy disk?
Oh, there we go. Get a floopy flop around.
I mean, like it uses the internet, so you can do that. I mean, it's like through. I guess it wasn't really called Bluetooth at the time, but it was something on the lines of that. So,
okay.
Like I said, everything's, as far as like the power's been like cut off from the factory for a while. So I don't know how, I don't recommend you guys turning on that supercomputer, because what happens if the first X.A.N.A is still trapped in there and then you wake him up and then we have two X.A.N.As to deal with? Allegedly.
Oh shit, two X.A.N.As.
Allegedly. I don't know if X.A.N.A jumped computers or it's something like that.
I mean, it's entirely possible that X.A.N.A made a copy of itself, and then the copy had completely different experiences, and there is a completely other version of X.A.N.A inside of supercomputer.
So we don't want to deal with X.A.N.A slowly implementing itself over time versus a X.A.N.A that would activate remote satellites in space and would launch missiles across countries.
One way or another, they want to kill humans. whether with kindness or with nuclear. Same thing.
Yeah, a 6 in 1.
Right, so
Okay.
there's that.
So we can take this down to that supercomputer and, like, not plug anything in per se, but like
log into.
If you, like, log into what?
We have this computer to log into Lyoko, is what you are saying?
Like, it scans towers in Lyoko.
And the towers, they just are kind of there.
They're in the world, and those are basically the conduits that anchor the digital world with the real world. So, like, one tower would activate, and then there was a gigantic teddy bear that got Xanified and tried to destroy everything. It grew like 100 feet tall. It was insane.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that sort of situation.
Okay. No, we could do that. And, like, it's not connected to the internet, this big supercomputer, right? So
No,
it shouldn't release any kind of X.A.N.A.
No, it's shut off.
Okay. Well,
Can you be present?
What?
Yeah. Can you be there with us?
Or are you giving 2 college students who have very limited, entire different world with a super evil computer going to random location, completely isolated with no knowledge of how to work that setup?
Go ahead and roll me a either like a provoke someone or like a pierce the mask, whichever.
I will be provoking.
Okay.
13.
13! Woo! Yeah, they fall for the bait, and they rise to it, and they do what you want. So he's like, I mean, I have time. I can come with, but I don't think Aelita's gonna come. She's too busy with I think she's.
Have you had like a real conversation with her recently?
Yeah, like we always get dinner after, and
like
we live together. But I don't know what you mean. Like,
have you talked explicitly about Xana's return, your concerns, your questions, anything? What she is doing inside of Cortex systems to gather information to aid us?
She
yet
says
somehow
that,
I have no idea or knowledge of any.
She says that she has like faith in you guys.
She doesn't know us. Not sorry, that was kind of rude, but like, if she was really concerned, she would probably be putting a lot more stake into this, don't you think?
Yeah, there's a lot going on right now. So with Cortex talkings and with school and budgets and stuff like that, we're not kids anymore. We don't have as much free time.
Hey.
Yeah.
This big AI fucking monster is attacking us during finals week. I don't want to hear it, frankly.
Yeah. Okay, so are we going?
That means we're all busy. Let's go.
Okay.
Helena is on verge of stepping out into the corridor and just screaming.
As one does.
Helena, you get a text on your phone from Sven again.
Aw.
What is it?
He says, in caps, every single word is a different message. First, it's a picture of toaster strudels. And he said, they have s'mores toaster strudels in the cafeteria for snacks. I got 2 of them in caps.
Helena looks at it And says, I don't think that you can shove whole strudel in mouth.
And he says, bet. And then maybe you guys are heading over to the factory, and within like that few minutes of you guys walking, a video is like loading into your message feed and stuff like that. And you get to the point where it finally loads, and some kid is shakily holding Sven's phone, and Sven looks at the camera and he's like, observe. He like folds the strudel in half and goes, ah. And then and he's like chewing, he's struggling to chew. And then finally he like, the whole toaster strudel's gone. And he says, told you.
I've been proven wrong. Congratulations. Good job.
Very impressive.
Oh, delightful. Helena back, and I don't think with an entire like head of broccoli.
Sven's like,
and then also goes over to the group chat and says that we are going to basically what they're going to do with Dr. Professor Balto and to see if anyone also wants to come so you can roll on your special little table.
Okay.
What does Sven say?
Sven,
the most important.
Sven says, have you seen broccoli? That's huge. There's no way there's no way that's physically impossible.
Steamed broccoli. Since you need to have a lower threshold of challenge.
Wait, are you talking about a whole head of broccoli, like the ones that are like this big? Because that's impossible.
Helena is like, oh, so you don't think you can eat a whole head of broccoli? You can't fit the whole thing in your mouth?
It's not a matter of can't.
Broccoli?
I won't, because broccoli tastes gross.
Too bad. I was going to bet you on this one.
With what?
A Renaissance drawing of a hamster.
What's Renaissance?
Helena was like, what is wrong with my brother? Has he not been paying attention?
He's 10. I don't think they covered the Renaissance period in their history class.
They should. Then they should. There is nothing better than a child experiencing art, even if he has no fucking clue what it is. He looks at it and says, that's fucking weird. And says, why is that guy have a chicken in the corner? Why is there a strange man playing chess with another man? What's at stake? Por qué? Why? No sé. I don't know. That's too much of me in there. Sorry. But
and Sven failed.
Why should the boy not know the curiosity and wonders that is art? Huh? You want to be dumb forever? You want to be idiot and not actually critically look at the world? Okay. She doesn't say that to him. Sorry. That's just Helena going off now.
You're just yapping away. You guys are actually going in through the sewer tunnels, like when Odd led you guys to the factory and stuff. Because it's like the only way that Jeremy really knows, because that was the only way to the factory at one point. So he never really bothered to like look on Google Maps to see like, oh, is there another way? Or something?
Dude, this is kind of gross.
This is the way that we always took to go to the factory when we were kids.
Doesn't make it less gross, dude.
This is the sewer. Feces and urine and goodness knows what else is down here.
Yeah, that's why you don't fall in.
Yuck.
I mean, we never really thought about it. We were kids.
Her phone and the laptop. It's like, this is not falling into freaking sewer water.
Yeah, it's like, we're not dropping this in the toilet, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, chat, go ahead. Go ahead and roll me a d6 just to see who else is tagging along here.
Yeah.
Which one of our friends did we get?
And then we have to roll on the ass table. The boobs or ass.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just want to slowly go through every single and be like, who's
Nicole? Yeah, Nicole rolled a 4.
It's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Ophelia.
Yes.
Ophelia says like, well, I have nothing going on because I'm not fucking studying. I'm Today's my rest day. I'm not doing shit. So I'm coming along with you guys. And
hell yeah, come on down.
Yeah, so it's the Gorals and Jeremy. The Gorals.
Jeremy.
As one does.
Mm-hmm.
As one does. Do we get one more?
Teko seemed to redeem. Hey, where'd you come from? Okay, Matthias is also hanging out with you guys.
Oh.
He's like, oh, wow, I get to look at some technology from like 20 years ago. This is fascinating. It's like, he's gonna...
And we put him in the stinky sewers for a long time.
Antoine is never gonna want his stuff back. I would like to have chat roll on the ass and table for both Ophelia and Matthias now.
Random, I have to say no to Remy because Remy is studying. He is at the student center with his tutor. This is his designated.
Working hard.
Is there another person you would like present outside of Remy? Potentially. As long as the DM will allow it.
If God says it's okay.
They say, excuse me, great and powerful.
Nah,
can we have someone come?
It's just Matthias. It's just Matthias and Ophelia that tag along because Antoine has to get back to it. Oh, you mean Alcott? The guinea pig.
You want Alcott to come to you?
Yeah. Vivian's got a nice little pair of overalls on so Alcott can sit in the pocket.
I was thinking of like a little backpack with like a little bubble on the back of it, and he's just sitting out looking in the back.
Backpack for his applesauce. Absolutely.
Okay, hang on. Nicole rolled. Okay, hang on. I don't know what to associate the numbers with because I don't want to be biased. Okay, we're gonna re-roll a d6 for Ophelia. Okay, we're gonna re-roll a d6 for Ophelia. 2. Oh, she's an ass girl.
Hey, hold on. I brought up my... You're like, I need to write this down.
Write this down.
Write that down. I am writing that down. I want to remember this.
Okay, next is Matthias.
I think Techo is trying to roll as well.
No, Teko rolled a 2 for Ophelia, and I think Random also rolled at the same time.
Doing it again. Nicole got a 4.
Nicole rolled a 4.
Okay.
Matthias is a face person, just like Remy.
No. Get these respectful men.
Mm-hmm. Who knows, Mystic? Who knows? She does a lot of stuff, to be honest. She does a lot of stuff.
Because Remy is also a face person.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's very cute.
You guys finally emerge up through the sewer grate onto the bridge of the factory, and it's the same derelict, old abandoned factory as it was before, without all of the little extra art exhibit add-ons and stuff like that. You guys arrive to the factory, and the rope isn't there anymore because there were stairs that were built into the thing for the whole exhibit thing. They just left the stairs there.
Oh, great. Okay.
A sensible stair. And you guys go over to the elevator like last time and you press the button. Nothing's happening.
Vivian presses it again.
Power's up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Power's out?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Jeremy steps around the elevator and he says, "There is a back way somewhere. We only took it a couple times. You had to go for we only went through it, just a few times. But it goes to the furnace room. And
sure. I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys all head down into the original lab. And sure enough, there is the same way that where you first saw it in the first place. It's a gigantic monitor screen situation with a blocky looking chair with the weird ass print that was there before, because of the dust and stuff like that, like the dust differences of this person, sitting in the chair beforehand and stuff. And you know that there is a hatch that goes down another level to the scanner room, and then another hatch in the scanner room that goes into the supercomputer room.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dr. Belpois.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really crass, and like this is not like. Don't be weird about it. Do you recognize that ass print?
What? Where? In the chair?
Yeah, there's like a significant like difference in the dust. So someone had to have sat in it pretty recently.
This looks like a butt to me.
Is it your ass? Have you come back in recent time and
Just to
disturbed the
chill.
dust settlement here?
I don't have time to leave campus for stuff.
So they're saying that there is high likelihood someone came down here and potentially accessed the computer where Xana is locked away.
I don't know, maybe, hopefully not, but it's definitely not. I haven't been here recently.
Helena would like to set up a camera
Mm-hmm.
in the room.
Yeah.
One that she would probably potentially have a signal out, but that could like run independently for a short while and just aim it at the chair in case someone other than them come around.
Okay, sounds good. You set up, I'm going to write that down. You set up a camera in... Okay.
Okay.
Ophelia looks at this place and she says, how did this all run? Like, this is some ancient shit from, I don't know.
From the before time.
From the before time. Is this like pre-2000 or something? And Jeremy looks like a little like, it's not that old. It's just, it's not that old.
Technology changes so quickly. Yes, it is now old. The phone from 2 years ago is now old and also breaking because people make things now to break.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, okay, so he walks over to, there's a platform in the middle of the room, a little risen than the rest of the floor, and he says, this is where the holo map would come out when the computer would be on, and it would show all the worlds, like all intersecting and stuff like that. And then in the middle, it would be Sector 5, where you could access like the archives of Lyoko. Aelita would be doing her thing and like streaming through the network to see if Xana was hanging around and stuff like that. And then he's like nerding out, like full on nostalgia, like, oh yeah, and this is the cords here that go up here and like go over to this server over here and then go down here. And this was the cord that when Yumi got doppelganger, she tried to pull out all the cords from all the scanners so we would all be trapped on Lyoko. That was a terrible time. She whooped our asses back then. And
Oh no, bro.
yeah. And Ophelia's like, so what about, okay, so you said she kicked ass. Where is she? I feel like she would be useful here. And Jeremy says, no, she's like doing business stuff or like international and she's always traveling.
We haven't really met or heard of this Yumi and Ulrich, was it?
Yeah.
That God was talking about? Umesh? Yeah?
Ulrich. Yeah. What else are you guys doing down here? There's the scanner room downstairs and then the supercomputer room that's like one floor below that.
I think, do we have the laptop? Like, are we able to like...
We do.
Yeah, I think we need to check that. I don't know if anything in here super help, but like maybe it can connect to this laptop or something.
We can check the status. We can check the imprisonment. And the best person to do that is Professor Gobel.
Belpaw.
I said that.
Sure you did.
Right.
You wanna give this a spin, Mr. Man?
Oh, okay. He takes a laptop and he like goes around trying to find where the power outlet is, and he says, I don't know if this is gonna work. There's like, if there's no power running through the elevator, I don't think there's gonna be any power down here. Plugs it in and just waits. This laptop is from 2006. You know how long it takes for a laptop to boot up from back then? We're gonna be sitting here for a while.
Is there anything else around in the room suspicious or something that we can investigate?
Not in this room. There's the other rooms that you can go down, though, and explore.
Helena will snoop.
Okay.
Because it is too boring, and probably she's going to bite off the professor's head. Not going to lie.
Fair enough.
He has a very big thing against his wife right now for and then kind of him as well for bystander effect, I guess.
So you head down to the scanner room?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. You guys go down here. It's dark. You guys are using your cameras, your phone cameras, as like little flashlights and stuff like that.
Love it.
And everything looks the same as where you left it, besides J-Lo laying unconscious here in the middle of the room.
Cool.
I will have you guys can roll and assess the situation for me.
Okay.
Take that advantage.
We have two.
We've got
yeah.
so many.
Let's see if I can do better.
Yeah.
What's assess the situation again?
It's superior.
Oh, that's 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Get in on this.
Oh,
11.
Ooh. Okay. I mean, you're seeing like cords are like strewn about the floor. You know, like the scanners are like gigantic cylinders with like steel doors that activate with like hydraulics or something like that, and you're touching just like has to be like a secret lever, something. You tap one of the doors of the scanner, and the sound of an like really old mechanism like creaks to life, and you just hear the as these doors open. The scanner is empty, but the light's on.
Oh. Vivian's an idiot. She walks into it and like pokes her head in. She's like, "What's going on in here?"
I need you to roll a directly engage the threat with me. You just Ophelia's standing like outside and she's like, I don't know if you should be in there.
Alright, my danger is +0, so we're fine. Okay, it's an 8. It's a straight 8.
The light inside the scanner is flickering haphazardly as you can hear Jeremy like yelling from on the first floor, and he's like, "Oh hey, the power turned back on!" And you can see the doors are like shifting around and stuff like that. In the last second, you're like, I need to get out of here. You jump out, it fucking clips your ankle, and you feel something sharp just snap like a little pop, and your foot is stuck in the door of the scanner, and we're going to end it there.
Hospital, please.
I'm like, what fucking broke?
They're metal doors. Metal doors powered by hydraulic mechanisms. I don't know what else to tell you. A hand cotton door swoosh.
At least Alcott's fine. Alcott's great.
Yeah, Alcott's
No. Wait. Can we roll for Alcott being in the virtualizer or not?
Alcott was in the backpack. So I'm because he was
But like, is the backpack caught? Is the backpack in there? Is it caught too?
no, just her ankle.
Just my ankle. That's it.
Alcott was jostled around in the backpack. You hear him go, weak.
He's like, what the fuck?
He's like,
What's going on in this establishment?
let's
got some upkeep.
do some upkeep here, people.
Mm-hmm.
Did you grow closer to the team, away from the team, or further into yourself?
I think we grew closer.
Yeah. Tell me why. Tell me more.
Ain't nothing but a heart. Nothing but no. So I think Vivian at least feels closer because of the kind of Vivian Helena going to Jeremy kind of vibe. Like that felt very like good cop, bad cop, all Hanjin Kyojin, like very together duo.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Nothing went wrong. Yet.
I mean, besides Vivian's ankle getting caught in something, but you know.
I mean, that is her own stupidity at fault. Why go into a strange contraption that at one point transported middle schoolers into computer?
It looked cool and it was lit up.
And go inside.
It's one of those that I was like, Vivian would walk into it and then be like, oh.
Sven 2.0.